They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Cubone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, give me pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of paying.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Second and 3. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Vikings at 12-4 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. That ain't going to be tough to do.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Jackson.
Touchdown. Throw the ball right, bro.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. They'll go Madison up the middle.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Left side to Lamb. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
God.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? A throw there, but that's going to end up incomplete. Wow, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you barely come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, they actually like these long drives. They get rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there at the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. Again, he finds more. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. play action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs.
He's falling down.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From the 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going to get this one down to Cook. On the move past the 40. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is caught by Lamb. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They go play action with Jackson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions are back within a score. extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
How you get beat, mother? How do you get beat? Stupid.
And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He sets to fire deep. And this is incomplete. That would have been a good play, but he could not pull it in. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this returnable for Hill. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week.
Oh
as
my
he sends this one
gosh.
and this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, my God.
Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
On second down, it's Cook again. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Man, terrible.
54 yards rushing for him here.
How he just missed that block.
Closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Jackson on first down. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jackson. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
This game is terrible, bro. Oh, my
First
God.
and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson will keep it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Yeah.
Into the hands of Hill, complete.
This game is terrible.
Taken down, but now before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Look at this. Oh, my God. This game is so terrible, man. It's terrible.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Thank you.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The CD, I know,
Game
it's
so
his
bad,
second year in
bro.
the league as a quarterback, but
Oh
that's
my
going to be
God, I
one
know
when he
he-
looks on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Buying time to his left. Targets Lamb on the comeback, or pass is complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And now look at this.
Look at this bullshit.
Vikings pick up
I
the
can't
football.
stand this funky ass game, bro.
He's got room at the 30.
It wasn't even a hard hit.
This one back. It's a final return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
This shit is terrible.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Man refused to stay out of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in it. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Play action. Now Jackson. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his left.
Oh my.
Not to be. It's incomplete.
Bro, square up your shoulders and throw the ball, bro. You did that every fucking pass play thing.
And we return, welcoming you back to
Gave up
Minneapolis.
2
It's the
touchdowns, bro.
Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this
Look
juncture.
at this dumbass route, bro. Stop it, Madden.
Hands there defensively. Yeah, it's
Stop
second
that
down.
bullshit.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this is caught by Williams. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point safely through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Fields this way up at the 17. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close to a score game.
Yeah, and if
Oh
I'm a
my
defender,
gosh. Oh
I'm actually
my
chirping
gosh.
to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
How you?
Now a pass that's taken
Oh my gosh.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. In motion, Hill. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh my gosh. You guarding outside, bro. How you get beat outside when I'm guarding you outside? You got beat bad outside. Damn. God damn. Man, just do what I tell you to do. That's all I want you to do. Just do what I tell you to do, and we're going to be all right, make it do what we do. Just guard outside. And you got outside shade, bro.
After the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Off the play fake, here's Jackson on the move to his left.
Oh my God.
And rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Snead. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll call it 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Lions are right back in this football game.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in.
And in for the Lions, touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Give me one of them little fluky ass fumbles.
In pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left. They
have to be aggressive here.
Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Come on, pass rush. I needed you right there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh,
Here's
shit.
a play fake as they set up to throw. They're going deep for Hill.
Clicked off of him. I clicked off of him. Knew he was doing that. Clicked off of him. Fuck. Quick that.
And the Vikings are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From the 10.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Jackson.
Wisely will throw that one away.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson.
Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Here's Jackson.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Jackson to throw.
Back
Dummy.
in the zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Dummy mother.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock.
Is this in catch that?
Catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Jackson.
Oh, my God.
Too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Throwing. Jackson.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And
Some of that,
just
DK.
about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 2nd down, Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Hit him.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And they take a knee.
Normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead they needed every single one of those in this close.
Hey, you ready for the